Hi, back with you today. Sessions with Sally. I'm hoping that lots of you are starting to join me with the way that we've been doing. We're going to stick with the hits. I'm going to still put the same moves in for now because I want everybody to get used to the moves, but you have got progression. So if you do want to make the moves harder and you're starting to find some of the easy moves too easy, go up to the hard moves, because in the future weeks we will be putting harder and harder moves in for those that want it. You don't have to do the hard moves ever if you don't want to. You can stick with the low moves, keep it nice and simple. The fact that you're actually doing something rather than nothing is absolutely fantastic. Just if that 18 minutes of doing a little bit of hit work and now we're starting to do some toning work is better than just sat on your settee for 18 minutes doing nothing. So remember, we are going to be progressive, that for now we're going to get all these moves in place so that you know how to do them correctly, and you've got the harder levels, the easier levels, and what you're looking for all the time when you work yourself is you're looking for your heart to raise. So ideally, at the end of your hit session, whether that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, ideally you want to get to the stage where your heart's beating quite fast, you get a little bit sweaty, so you feel that you've actually done something. Right, so your heart rate's up, your breathing's fast, and that's how you know you've worked cardiovascular. So I've already started to warm up before we came into the session. That's what I'd like you guys to start doing. So before we actually start our session, if you could do like 2 or 3 minutes, if you know you're going to come into the session, 2 or 3 minutes of the warm-up moves that we've been doing. We've been marching on the spot, we've been marching up and down, we've been doing some lower back knee lifts, anything really where you're just moving around and just getting your heart rate up and warming your muscles up. That's your warm-up. So ideally, again, before we start the session, a couple of minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, walking up and down the stairs, walking around the house, marching on the spot, some knee lifts, low back knee lifts, little half jacks, just working to get your heart rate up before we start the session. We're going to continue with working for 40 seconds on of a hard move and 20 seconds off, where you just breathe and you don't do anything at all. So it's 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. We're going to start on the spot with a march. So this is your easy level, just marching on the spot. If you want to make it harder, you bring your arms in. So making your arms stronger brings your heart rate up even more. Or you can do a steady little jog on the spot, makes it harder still. We can do a faster jog, or you can do a mixture. So you can just do a steady jog and a fast jog, a steady jog and a fast jog. Or we've got a really easy level, just marching on the spot. You can do a mixture of them all, or you can just steady march all the way through. Just work to what feels right to you. Get ready for the rest. We have 20 seconds where we complete the rest. So we do nothing at all for 20 seconds. Always make sure that you've got some water with you, so you can have a little sip of water if you need a drink. Try not to drink too much water through the session, so little sips. So get ready for the next move. The next move is going to be knee lifts. Easy level, just lifting your knee off the floor. Tiny lift, no arms. If you make them higher, it's going to be harder. You can start to add in your arms, which will be harder still. Or you can bring the arms high, that's even harder. You can give them a little bit of impact, so a little jump. Or you could do high impact for 4, 10, and then some double time ones. So high impact and double time, or we've got easy. So you've got different levels, and you can mix the levels up throughout the 40 seconds if you want to. Take a rest. Your next move, hopefully now you're getting used to these moves. So for some of you, you've got the technique, you can start doing the harder levels if you want to. The next one we're going to do is going to be a mixture of half jacks and full jacks. Starting with the easy level first, hands on your hips, leg goes out to the side, little tap out with your foot. So this is your easy level, nice and gentle. If you want to make it harder, bring in the arms to the side. So always bringing in the arms is going to make your heart rate raise higher. Harder still, we've got high arms go all the way down. Harder still, we've got jumping jacks. Harder still. You can make them faster, bigger, or easy level. Low jacks, little tiny, with or without the arms. 3 or 4 different levels to work at all the way through. Taking a rest, take a breather. Next we are going to go to pushbacks or spotted dog, starting with the easy level first. So remember, if you're going to have a little sip of water, just tiny sips, and try not to do that all the time, because drinking too much water throughout the session is not always that good. Better to drink before or after. Little pushbacks first, easy level. No arms, just pushing the foot back and forward. Harder, bring in the arms. So arms higher if you want to, make the arms bigger. Here, bigger still. Add a little hop. That makes it harder, or the hardest on the spot, spotted dog. Forward and back with the legs. Nice strong arms. So easy, little tiny pushbacks. Harder with a jump. Harder still. Spotted dog on the spot. Take a breather. Next one, we're going to use a step. You can go back to jogging or marching on the spot if you want to, or any of the moves if you haven't got a step to use. If you've got a step, just another move that you can bring in working different muscles. So you can use your bottom stair, or so you may even have a step you can use. Alternate legs, if you can. If you find that really difficult to start off with, then you can just go up, down. All on one leg, but try to do a few on one leg and then a few on the other leg. Ideally and eventually, if you're using a step, it's alternate legs. And if you want to make this harder, you can jump onto the step. Little jump on and off, up, up, down. So easy. Just alternate steps, harder. Jump up and down, or mix it up. Breathe, little rest. We are going to go to on the spot twist next. So we've got, I think probably about 6-7 moves, but you can do all these moves again in the weeks coming forward. We're going to make everything a lot harder for those that want to make a harder workout. So we've got on the spot march. Hopefully you'll know what I'm doing by now. March, stronger arms. So big with your arms. Harder still. Little jog. Harder still. Sprint on the spot, or steady jog and sprint. Steady jog and sprint, or march. Nice and easy. What I forgot to do is put in the twists. So, we'll put in the twist next, that's your last move, and then you would have been going back to the marching on the spot. So the last one will be on the spot twist, and then we go back to putting it. Stop, take a breather. Please bear with me over the weeks coming forward. This is the first time that I've done a vlog like this, so I do want your feedback. I might make little slip-ups, so please tell me. I'm quite happy to have your feedback, whether it be good or bad, so just keep that coming in. So on the spot twist, little twist, side to side. You can add in the arms, make it harder, hard still. On the spot bounce. Arms up high, you can make it bigger or easy. Little tiny twist on the spot. A little bit bigger, arms, higher arms, up and down. So working to your own level. You can do the whole lot easy, you can do the whole lot hard. What we're aiming to do, I will remind you, is the aiming to get your heart rate up, you breathe in a little bit breathless. That's how you know you work cardiovascular. So we've already gone back to the jogging, we'll go back to the second move, which I believe was the knee lifts. Back to knee lifts next. We're nearly there, guys, and then we're going to move on to the toning. So nice and easy with your knee lifts to start with. You've got your low knee lifts first. So we've got just your knee lifting up and down, alternate knees. We've got it harder with your arms. Got it harder still, with impact. Harder still, bring in the arms, or you can do some dual time knees and low knees. Low knees, high knees, double time knees, or low impact, or no arms. Lots of different levels to work at all the way through. You've got easy, intermediate, hard. So work to your own level. Nearly on this one, little break. We've got one more move to go. So next move, the last move that we're going to do today is we're going to go back to the jacks. Half jacks first. So always start with easy level. I'm always starting with easy level. You can go straight to the hard level if you want to. That's fine, you can work with that. So half jacks, no arms. Little tap out to the side. Harder, with the arms. Harder still. High arms, harder still. Jacks, on the spot. Faster, makes it harder. And in the future weeks, we'll be doing some jacks up and jacks down, so we will be able to progress this massively for those of you that are already reaching a good level of fitness. But you can stay at your own level. You can just do the easy level. And the thing I always say to my participants is, doing any exercise at all is better than doing no exercise. You will always, always feel better after you've done a session, 100%. So that's our HIIT for today. Today we are going to do some upper body strength. Remember the HIIT work, anywhere between 25, 30 minutes. I just do probably about 10 minutes with you in our sessions. But when you work on your own, if you want to lengthen that out, or you just want to do short sessions of 5 minutes, it's all beneficial, all really works. So today we're going to do some upper body. I think we've already touched on our press-ups. Very important when we're doing upper body work, when we're doing any strengthening work, is to use good technique. It's really, really important. Stops you from getting injured, and you'll get quicker and better results. Press-ups anybody can do, because we've got an easy level, we've got a harder level. So the easy level, hands are under your shoulders and then out to the sides. Knees are under the hips. If you want to make it harder, you can go further back with your knees. You can even cross your feet at the ankles, that's going to make it harder still. But the very easiest level would be to do a half press-up, where we'd go halfway down and up, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth as you come up, in through your nose, out through your mouth. So we'd do, at an easy level, we'd do probably about 5, then we'd have a complete rest, come off your arms completely, and then do another set of 5 if you can. So building up to do maybe 2 to 3 sets of 5, easy level. And for those of you that are a little bit more advanced, you could probably do a set of 10 or a set of 15, where you've got your knees further back, your ankles crossed, and you're going all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Breathing in through your nose. So in through your nose as you go down, excuse me, out through your mouth as you come up. Leaning your weight forward as much as you possibly can. So imagine somebody's pushing you forward from your bottom, so that you're not just dipping in the middle. So press-ups, 3 sets of between 5, 10 or 15 reps in a set, working to your own level. Breathing in through your nose as you go down, breathe out through your mouth as you come up, and make sure that you have a rest after each set. So don't rest down on your arms. Come off your arms completely, take a rest, give them a shake out before starting another set. Press-ups are great because you can do them anywhere and they work the chest, the upper back, and they work the arms at the front, and they work the arms at the back. So they're a very good all-over upper body toning and strengthening exercise that most people can do to some level. And you don't need any equipment, because all you need is the weight of your body. Body weight for press-ups, body weight for many of the exercises that I do with you is always available. You've always got your body, so you use your body to make the work weighted. To tone up and to strengthen muscle, or to increase the density of the bone, we need to use some sort of weight, and body weight is ideal. Your next upper body exercise today is going to be tricep dips. So you can do these off the back of stairs or a chair. What do I do at home? Sometimes you can do them off the end of your bed. Anywhere that you can just lean onto that's solid at the back. So if you're using a chair, put the chair with the back against the wall. So make sure that you're not using the chair in the middle of the kitchen that's going to slip away from you, because obviously that's dangerous. Tricep dips, easy level. You've got hands there, knees quite close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy level. So quite close together, just dipping your arms down. Try and get your elbows tucked in rather than pushing out. So easy level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest. Harder level, the legs go further out. So the further out your legs go, the harder it will be. It becomes more weight bearing. So a harder level, you can perhaps do 10 or 15. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Harder level. So you've either got easy level, small dips, harder level, legs go further out, and even harder, if you want to make it harder, you could lift your leg up and do your sets with your leg up, because that makes it more weight bearing. So we've got 2 body exercises that we're doing at the moment. We are going to be bringing in some weights. If you haven't got weights, you can use bags of sugar, or if you've got any jars in your cupboard, you can pick up weights really cheaply now. You can get some small weights, maybe 1, 2 kg weights from Argos. I think TK Maxx sell them. Most places you can get some weights quite cheap. If you're going to continue with the sessions and you're quite dedicated, it might be a good spend for you to get some weights. We're just going to stretch the arms, because we've used the upper body today, so we need to stretch those muscles out. Hands into the base of the spine, push your chest out. So this is stretching across your chest that we've used in the press-ups. We hold all stretches for 20 slow seconds. 20 slow seconds. I don't hold for 20 in our sessions because we just haven't got the time. When you stretch, it's 20 slow seconds. Upper back, elbows bent, pull your shoulders forward, but keep them relaxed. So that's a stretch for the upper back, 20 slow seconds, make sure your chin's down. Because today we work the triceps, so that's the backs of the arms. We're going to take the arm back, ease the arm back. Again, 20 slow seconds, then to the side. Always remember, don't forget to do your legs, because we've done the hip work beforehand, so we always need to stretch the legs. That's your calf muscles, on each side, 20 slow seconds, your quad muscles, your glutes, where we sit into the stretch. Lastly, the hamstrings, where we sit back into the back leg and stretch down the back of the leg. So after every session, whatever muscles you've used, you stretch them out, which you now know, hopefully, if you've been joining the sessions, reduce your risk of injury, and that's really important. We want to reduce the risk of injury by stretching at the end of the session. Thank you very much.